Elon Musk, you know him, tech CEO, billionaire, aspiring Martian, now add political influencer to that list. Musk went on a tweeting spree about a recent spending bill, and not just a few tweets. We're talking over 150 posts. The man loves rockets, and he apparently loves launching verbal grenades at Congress too. This wasn't just some online rant, it actually threw a wrench into the government's plan to avoid a shutdown. The problem? Musk wasn't exactly tweeting the gospel truth. He claimed the bill included billions in new aid for Ukraine. Not true. He also cried foul about $3 billion earmarked for a fancy new stadium in Washington. Again, false. This wasn't fact-checking, this was fiction tweeting, and it worked. Musk's tweets spread like wildfire, his followers ate it up. Why? Maybe they believe everything he says, maybe they just hate the government, maybe they're just really into spaceships. Whatever the reason, Musk's misinformation campaign had a real impact. It whipped up a frenzy of opposition to the bill, mostly from the right wing, and that's where things got really interesting. Enter Donald Trump. The former president, never one to miss an opportunity for chaos, saw Musk's tweets and pounced. He blasted the spending bill as a betrayal. Now, Trump calling something a betrayal is about as surprising as a Kardashian posting a selfie. But in this case, it mattered. Trump still holds huge sway over the Republican Party. His words carry weight. With Musk riling up the base and Trump egging them on, things went south fast. The spending bill, which had bipartisan support, suddenly hit a wall. Conservative Republicans, spooked by the misinformation swirling around, refused to play ball. The threat of a government shutdown loomed large. This whole episode exposed something fascinating and potentially terrifying: the power of a billionaire with a smartphone. Musk, despite holding zero elected office, managed to influence the course of American politics with a few angry tweets. This wasn't the first time Musk has thrown his weight around politically. He's sparred with senators, gotten cozy with foreign leaders, and even offered to buy Twitter and then actually did it. But this spending bill fiasco felt different. It was the first time Musk directly used his platform to sway legislation. And it worked. This raises some uncomfortable questions. Does Musk have too much power? Can a single individual, even a ridiculously wealthy one, really dictate the direction of a democracy? Are we all just living in Elon Musk's simulation now? The answers, thankfully, are a bit more nuanced. Musk's influence stems from two things: his massive online following and his even more massive fortune. He has more Twitter followers than Trump and Biden combined. That's a lot of eyeballs. And with a net worth rivaling the GDP of small countries, he can afford to amplify his message far and wide. So, what does this mean for the future? Will Musk become a permanent fixture on the political landscape? Will we see him endorse candidates, bankroll campaigns, maybe even run for office himself? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Elon Musk has tasted political power, and he seems to like the flavor. This isn't just about Musk, though. It's about the growing influence of tech billionaires in our political system. These are people with unprecedented wealth and reach. They can shape public opinion, influence elections, even lobby governments. And they're not going away anytime soon. The spending bill drama was a wake-up call. It showed us that the lines between tech, media, and politics are blurring. It also showed us that a single individual with a big enough platform can have an outsized impact on our democracy. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, well, that's a question we all need to be asking ourselves.